Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie.
Yeah. Feeling the burn. Feeling the burn. Feel the burn. Yep.
This one I turn on there. It was.
Burn, feel the burn.
Burn. Yep.
I think since we had like BernieSanders.com,
Good, thanks. How are you? This is good, huh?
A lot of fun, yeah.
Perfect, yeah. Can't beat it. Yeah.
I know. It's too crazy.
Yeah, indeed.
All right, thank you, Lori.
Sure.
Hey, Jan.
Hi.
Hi. You feeling the burn?
I'm feeling the burn.
Hey, tell us why you're here tonight doing the Light Brigade.
I think it's extraordinary that a politician, after so many years, continues to have integrity. That is amazing. He started out in the minutiae as a mayor and worked himself up, congressman and senator. And through all of that time, he's kept his values. He's been true to what he said he would do. He's truly interested. He understands that it really is all of us together that really count, not just a particular group that votes for him. The fact that a politician today is running without having a pack of billionaires to support him is amazing. Small contributions, one person after another who believes that actually there's a person they can really trust. Amazing. We love Bernie. Thank you, Bernie, for all that you do.
I have been watching Bernie for, it seems like 20, 25 years, and I've always been saying, why don't we have someone like that in there fighting for us? And now I was so excited when he decided to run for president. I agree with him pretty much on everything.
I feel the same way. Feel the burn, Jan.
Feel the burn.
Hey, Patty. Hey, tell us a story about you and Bernie and why you were out here tonight.
It's so cool. Oh man, you know, we got to get Bernie elected. Our country needs him like, oh, you know, we just got to get our Bernie elected. He's the only honest politician running. The only honest guy. He's the only one that tells the truth. He's the only one that is giving us the real deal, the straight talk. And, you know, he stands for the people. He's not paid off, he's not bought by the corporations and the giant billionaire special interests, super duper, you know, elites. He's just a real person that stands up for us.
This is an over-the-shoulder shot. OTS.
Sorry.
OTS.
Hey,
My enthusiastic wave.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hey, oh, there you are. Okay, tell us what we're doing tonight. Why are we here? Who are we doing it for?
Because I believe in Bernie, and he's the only candidate who is not bought by Wall Street, by the corporations that have caused the disastrous economy that we have right now, where the middle class is shrinking and people are falling into poverty. So this is why I support Bernie. He's the only one that's going to stand up for the poor and for the middle class.
Okay.
people to see our beautiful sign out here that says Bernie for President 2016. And I just like that Bernie, he really cares about people in this country who are struggling, people who are having trouble with healthcare and having trouble getting jobs, and just cares about people in this country who are hurting. He's trying his best to help them out. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm supporting Bernie.
I am. I'm Emily, and I'm here because for 40 years Bernie has stood for the people. He has continually fought on the side of working people and the middle class, and I want to see him as our next president.
Great.
Thank you.
Hey, Sydney, right?
Yeah.
Look at All right, Sydney.
That's what I'm talking about. I wish he could stay there. Wow,
Why are
look
you
at those
here with
lights.
us tonight, rooting for Bernie Sanders?
I'm here because Bernie cares about working class people, and he's going to stand up against Wall Street and those 1% that hoard all the money for themselves and leave everyone else in the dust.
That's
So
right.
go Bernie!
Feel burn. Right. Why are you here tonight?
We love Bernie. We want justice. We want to get top 5% paying their share.
What, you mean you don't want to vote for, what's his name?
Well, never forget old what's his name.
What's his name? Who is the guy? Carson? You don't, is it Carson? You don't want to vote for him?
Carson.
Dr. Sleepy McStabby.
Interview time here. All right, are you having hey Roger, are you having fun tonight?
I sure am.
Yeah, isn't this great?
It's great to see all the support and the honking is beautiful.
Yeah, great. Tell us, what do you know about Bernie Sanders?
I know quite a bit about him. I know that he is rock solid, consistent, and if I could have written a platform for president, he's got it all.
Yeah.
Well said.
Any other personal stories you have about getting involved with his campaign?
Kind of just getting started. I'm a climate activist, and yeah, the other thing that I love is that Bernie Sanders has got climate change right up there with every other issue, rather than trying to hide it under the carpet.
Ah, Bernie, my baby! I love
Tell everybody who you are and why you're here tonight.
My name is Coletta, and I'm here to support the next president of the United States, Bernie Sanders! For the people!
That's right.
Feel the burn.
Feel it, feel the burn, feel it. Ooh, it feels good. It feels good.
Okay, tell us why you're here tonight.
I came with my friends.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Oh, great. Tell us a little bit about how you got involved. How did you find out about Bernie Sanders?
I think from the debate. What I heard from him. You know, he talked about things that are important to me and for just everyday Americans. You know, I don't have a big balance. I don't have lots of money, so I kind of felt like he was talking directly to me about things that were important to me. In particular, healthcare, because I have to buy my own healthcare and it costs me a lot of money.
I'm sorry. Good, all right. Why are you involved with the Bernie Sanders campaign?
She's just saying everything I want to hear. I've been waiting for something like this for a while. I see a lot of differences between Bernie and Hillary, actually, but is so impressive. He knows how to get us back on track, make sure we live in a democracy.
That's right.
I know people who said initially, oh, no way, he's just, an outlier and it can't happen. But, I'm knowing people that, apartheid in South Africa, people said that can never be taken down and dismantled. And the bottom line is if you don't do something, nothing changes. And without hope, nothing is ever going to be different. So you've got to have hope, and then, like Aaron Duty Roy says, you pick your fight and you fight like hell. And I have to say, I haven't been fighting
fighting like hell, really. But I'm trying to.
I love that lady, Arundhati Roy.
Yeah, me too. I'm trying to do some fighting.
What's that?
I'm trying to do some fighting. I'm not fighting like hell yet. I mean,
Fighting a lot more than a lot of people sitting home on their couch right now.
I know, but then I look at, you know, Dee Marie and Vanessa and, you know, and Jeannie and going to Vegas. And so, I mean, I'm not doing that. So I'm grateful for, you know, the fact that there are people who are doing a lot more.
We all bring to what we can to the table, and that's.
All right, Bonnie, it's your turn.
Bonnie.
Tell us why are you here? What are you doing holding this sign right here?
I'm here to support Bernie Sanders and be president of 2016. And I think he's an amazing man. I think his values are just what this country needs. And he has a background in politics, and he's perfect.
Yes.
He's absolutely perfect.
All right. There's Bernie right here. All right. Okay, William, tell us how you got involved tonight. It's your first timer with the OOC for Bernie group.
First timer. I've been following Bernie since summer when he started growing and things just started getting exponentially more and more known.
Yep.
And I saw him speak at Avalon Hollywood a few months back, and that really sold him for me. So I just started feeling that us younger people, university students, we need to show that we will in fact go out and do things for these political candidates.
Yes.
And so I decided, why not look up volunteer groups in my area, found one, that's how I'm here tonight.
Hey, Carl. Free interview. Glad you came out here tonight. I know we don't have enough letters for everybody, but I'm glad to have you out here. Tell us about how you got involved with activism and why you're involved with the Bernie Sanders campaign.
Well, my parents have been activists their whole lives, and even my grandmother. And, and I have a well-known uncle that's known to. That's why I was looking pretty fairly renowned.
Who's that? Who's that?
My uncle is Woody Guthrie.
Really? Are you kidding me?
No.
I got all the songs. I've got like 30 of the songs right on this phone right here.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Very cool.
That is really cool that you're related.
It's in your DNA.
It's in your DNA. Yes.
Yep. I don't know what's in your genes, but I know it's in your DNA. Yep.
That's great. Tell us about why you got involved with Bernie Sanders.
Bernie's the only. Bernie's the only logical choice here. It's, you know, this is Bernie's doing what we had hoped Obama would do.
Okay.
Bernie Sanders, he's my hero. He really is, you know. I've been waiting for somebody this progressive for a long time. My daughter's son-in-law, my daughter's husband, my son-in-law, is the great-grandson of Dwight D. Eisenhower. And I feel that Bernie Sanders is a lot like Dwight D. Eisenhower back in the 1956 platform. Is very similar to Bernie Sanders' platform. You know, I look at Bernie Sanders over any other politician out there. I mean, even any of the most progressive ones, I've heard some really bad stuff about. Like some of them have become lobbyists for the corporations. You know, they just sold themselves out. You know, I only see Bernie Sanders with I've got 2 kids in college, right? I'm sorry, I get emotional about this. I have 2 kids in college, and I only trust Bernie Sanders with my kids' future. It's hard to explain. You know? Bernie Sanders is the first politician I've ever given money for, I have ever volunteered for. I just feel so passionate about it. You know, people call us crazy, but you know, this only comes around once in a lifetime. I didn't talk to you once, but I know that you're going to be going home right after this and going to bed, right?
Oh, no. We're driving to Las Vegas. We're going to canvass.
Oh,
Saturday, Sunday,
you're not
and
going to be gambling?
No, I don't think there's going to be any gambling. Just knocking on doors for Bernie.
All right.
We have to get Bernie in the White House.
Great.
He's our only hope.
Are we doing it this weekend, next weekend? When are we going to do it again?
We're doing it, they're doing it every weekend up until the 20th of February.
All right. What brings you out here?
I come out here to support Bernie Sanders and the OC Bernie crowd that are supporting our future president.
Great. What are some of the policies that you really like that Bernie's going to implement?
I'm very excited about the equality or the spreading of the tax basis so that corporations can no longer take things offshore, profit billions of dollars, and also get credits from the government. I think everybody should pay their fair share.
Yes.
So taxes, I'm all about the taxation or lack thereof. T-Pay! We're out. Go to the store.
Hey, Ken. Good to be here.
Well, you know you are Orange OC for Bernie. You know that, right?
I just had the inspiration, but it's you all the volunteers that make up OC for Bernie. You actually get the work done, and I know Bernie, if he knew, he would be ecstatic.
Well, he's gonna know if I can make it work. We'll see what happens. I can't get the words out. I want you to say, well, how did you get involved in activism and with Bernie Sanders? Can you tell us a few things?
Yeah, I've been involved since 2011 in being an activist. I was just, an admin, and I had a very good job that was self-sustaining. Yeah. I lost it due to a corporate merger and have not to this day been able to replace that income that allows me to be self-sustaining. And I thought to myself, this has never been a problem before. What the heck is going on? And when I found out through Occupy, whether you liked it or you didn't, it did change the national conversation, and it woke people up to the income inequality that exists in this country. And I also found out about these free trade agreements. In fact, President Obama is trying to get one passed right now called the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement. And what I learned was that it is causing massive offshore of our jobs, first manufacturing and now white collar. So somebody's got my job over in God knows where, and they're not coming back. And so I just knew that something was wrong with our government when our government is not working in our best interests, but rather in the best interest of the transnational corporations. So I've been involved ever since then, and been following Bernie for many years. He has been the voice of the people for well over 30 years, and he himself has been speaking out against these, I call them faux, F-A-U-X, free trade agreements, and he's been protesting the TPP. So when he said that he was running for president, how could I not support Bernie?
Hi, Julia. Why are you here tonight with the Bernie Sanders campaign?
I'm here because Bernie Sanders is leading a revolution, and he's putting the people back in power. He's going to close the gender wage gap, and I love him.
All right, Liz, come here. Tell us all about it. I know you're so involved in the overall campaign. Tell us about some of the things you've done so far.
What have I done? I went blank for some reason.
That's okay. Just say why you're
I've gone to the meetings. I've done phone banking a couple times, and I'm super excited for Bernie. I've never been involved in a political campaign in my life. I've never donated money. I've never been so passionate and felt like there was somebody I could truly trust who's making a difference. Once I researched him and saw his track record, he's been working for the people for so many years, over 35 years, and he's a true man of the people. He has united the people together, taking money out of politics. His money is coming from people like us. I'm making a small donation every month, and anytime I can throw in a little extra, I do, because he is taking the money out of politics, bringing people together, and creating a true revolution so we can get back our rights, fair wages, insurance, things that everybody needs. I love Bernie. He makes my heart skip a beat.
Tell everybody where we are. Nobody knows where we are.
Von Karman over the 405. Orange County is truly feeling the burn. We've had so many honks, people hanging out of their car on the 405. It is truly inspirational. I am just so happy to be a part of this, and I will continue to be until Bernie gets elected, and he will get elected. Woo! Feel the burn, everybody. OC for Bernie. Check it out. Get involved.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, guys.
How you doing? I know you're our personal photographer tonight.
Yes, I am.
Tell us a little bit how you got involved in the Bernie Sanders campaign.
Well, I've always considered myself a progressive. Pretty much all my life, I've fought for those types of values. Bernie Sanders just basically is all the things I like packaged up in one neat little package. And I just can't think of a better person to be the President of the United States in this important time, with corporations just basically stripping us of our democracy and taking away our voting rights. It's time. Somebody has to get in there that's going to take the bull by the horn, so to speak, and make some changes. We got to look. We've got to take a good look at who's paying for what and what they're getting when they pay for these politicians. Bernie takes no money, has no PAC. He cannot be bought. He is his own man, and that's what I love about him.
Tell us about at least one policy that he would do or would not do that some of the other status quo Democrats would do.
Well, I particularly like the fact that he does not accept any campaign donations from corporations or energy companies or PACs. I think that's what really separates him from the rest of the crowd. I'm also very excited about his stand on climate change. When he, in the first debate, stated that he felt that climate change was the most important issue facing our country, when everybody else was saying terrorism, he elaborated on climate change and pointed out to everybody that because of climate change, we have the situation in Syria that we have today. But that was not just an accident. That came about because of mass migration caused by severe drought and food shortages.
Yes. What do you think about some of his trade policies?
I love his trade policies. I like that he's opposed to TPP. He was opposed to NAFTA and GATT and all the others. He hit it right on the head. He really nailed it and understood right away that what was going to happen to our jobs as Americans, that they were all going to go overseas, or a good share of them were going to go overseas, and we were going to be left high and dry over here.
Can you tell us about his friends in the banking industry?
I don't think he has too many friends in the banking industry, but I will tell you this much: I wholeheartedly agree with his plan to break up the big banks, to pass Glass-Steagall, reinstate Glass-Steagall,
or something like that,
or something similar to that, maybe with a little more teeth.
Yep.
And that really separates him. That's what really separates him from Hillary Clinton, in my book, is the banking and financial industries controlling Wall Street, controlling the government rather than the government controlling Wall Street. I believe Bernie wants the government to control Wall Street, which is how it should be.
Okay. Well, the last thing, anything you want to say, or are you all finished now?
No, I think I pretty much filibustered everything. I'm done. Yep.
All right. Thanks,
okay.
Tom.
Hey, thank you.
Feel the burn.
Feel the